Good morning, everyone. Just getting the stream set up. Make sure we're good to go and everything's working for our tournament today. We'll be competing in a little less than 4 hours in Classic Hardcore World of Warcraft. I will be playing this character, Doldreth's Hardcore, Doldreth's HC. He's basically a replica of this other orc that I've been working on, not during the tournament, Doldreth HC, level 15. We're gonna hop in and play him for a little bit right now, saving this level 1 for the tournament. Again, it's just to test the stream out a little bit. Get things working. I haven't played WoW in about, I don't know how long it's been, a week and a half or 2 weeks, because the new league came out on Path of Exile and I've been sucked in playing that. I'm trying to get to end game on that. Oh, my nose is itching. So I just want to get all set up, all prepared for the stream today. So I've been thinking a lot about like what professions I should take and everything, and when not right now. This character is going slow. He's level. I mean, I'm almost level 16, but I'm already almost 11 hours of playtime, and my nose is so itchy today. Oh my goodness! I'm not picking it. I'm just scratching it. Anyway, so professions, I can't see any reason to take professions other than first aid. Why? Because the first tournament that I was not a part of, but I watched it, I'm pretty sure they ran for 10 hours. Pretty sure the leveling portion was 10 hours long. They had a little bit more time to like make use of some trade skills. Today's tournament is only 8 hours of playtime, and it's a race to see how high of level you can get without dying. Ultimately, is in that time frame. So like thinking long term, definitely take professions. But today is a short term race. So because it's a short term race, it's not going to be good to take professions. You're not going to have time. Think of all the time it takes if like you pick up skinning so you can sell and get some money, at a merchant. Like if you're skinning everything you're killing, somebody else can kill a lot more things, and killing things is what gives the XP, not skinning things. So anything that's going to give experience is going to be important for the race. So I just saw Ed HC log in, and I tanked a dungeon for him last time I played, which was like a week and a half ago. And I'm pretty sure he was like a different class, like a mage or something. Now he's a level 12 warrior, Slow and steady. I'm just taking this character slow and steady. Don't want to die. That's the thing about hardcore, you know. It's not a race. Well, it is for the tournament. But just for casual, like, playing, which is what I'm doing with it. Just for fun, I want to take this Orc Warrior all the way to 60. One of the warriors. Because, like, I'll compete in the race today. And what's funny is if I pass my own character here with that racer character and I survive, well, that just means I have two different Orc Warriors to choose from. Like, so if one dies, I can pick up on the other one, you know? I shouldn't say if one dies, I should say when one dies, right? Because they're gonna die. So this is just a little stream test. I don't expect anybody to watch this. I will post it publicly in my playthrough on this Orc Warrior because I'm going to be getting some experience during this test, and I want everything to be recorded on this character while he's alive, you know, proving that he's stayed alive and everything like that with all of his experience gains. So the last video we ended up doing a Ragefire Chasm that I tanked, and then we turned in some quests. We got this Axe of Orgrimmar that I'm going to be using. Should be pretty good for at least a level or two. And now I've got 3 quests left from Ragefire Chasm. So that's what I'm going to go turn in. Just going to go turn in those quests while I'm on stream. Get some experience. So the only thing that like would really kill me, because I'm not going to go kill monsters right now, the only thing that like would kill me is like falling damage from the Zeppelin or something stupid like that. So we're just going to avoid that. I'm glad I'm taking care of my itchy nose and everything on this test, and not, I hope I'm not doing that during the tournament. That's okay. Whatever. So I'll be doing my best today to compete. But like I was saying, my plan is not to take any professions except first aid. Completely skip the other ones. We only have 8 hours, and I'm on a warrior, and a warrior is, you know, a lot less likely to be first place anyway, but I want to be at least first place warrior. If I can. I'm gonna try, you know. What are some differences in the UI between this and my hardcore character that I just set up? My XP bar is down here below on this guy, and on my other guy it's up above, and I need to fix that. So we'll log back in and fix that on him as well. I was like picking my teeth with my tongue because I just barely ate breakfast. So don't mind me, just doing a little stream test. Get some stuff set up. I might even be too lazy to turn all of this in right now. I'm too excited for the leveling test. I don't think I definitely in 8 hours time I'm not planning on running any dungeons. I'm not even gonna do Ragefire Chasm. Even if I get into that level range and there's other people that want to do it and we have all the quests, like it takes too long to run to all three of these cities, turning everything in at the end. Like I'm casually doing it on this other character right now before the tournament and everything, but this character is not on a time crunch. The only rule that this character has is he can't die, or else he gets deleted. So he's not completely free. He hasn't earned his freedom yet. You gotta get level 60 to do that, but he's a lot more free than my tournament character, who has to sit in the character starting position and all this other stuff. And it can't start until a certain time. I do need to bring in a clock. I've got a clock here in game, I guess I can look at. I don't know. I'm brand new to streaming. I'm gonna say that a lot while I feel new, because I'm gonna feel new for a while. I also like streamed for a week and then I just stopped for like a week. And so this is like my second week is like my third week in real life, but my second week of streaming.
How will this benefit me?
We just got crazy stuff going on in the world right now with the COVID-19, and uh, there's been other personal family things that I won't go into detail, but we've had a lot of stuff going on. I've been getting employed, a new job and all that kind of stuff. And because of COVID-19, it just kept getting pushed back. I don't start until April 6th now. So now I find myself with another week of time to kill. So I have no problem at all doing some of this hardcore leveling. I don't pause for dramatic purposes. I pause because there's something wrong with my brain. It wasn't always the case, but I don't know if it's recent years. I feel like it's just this last year, last 2 years. I've gone really downhill in terms of being conscientious about my multitasking. Like if I literally am thinking about, I'm like playing my character running around, I'm going, where am I going? I'm going up to the flight tower, I'm gonna talk to this flight master and get the flight to Thunder Bluff. Like I'm planning my moves on my game 2 to 3 steps ahead, so I know what I will be doing, so that when I get there it's not like too much of a surprise, or even if I forget, oh, what was I doing again? Because I plan 2 to 3 steps ahead, I can usually remember what I was doing. But I can't, but when I'm actively doing it, even though I know what I'm doing, I have a hard time like speaking coherent sentences, or at least finishing my sentences all the way through, because my attention is being pulled one way or the other. So I'm not really good at talking while I stream. I need to practice it. Oh, my nose is so itchy. That's the entertainment value of this little stream test, is me picking my nose the whole stream, like this whole time, just like a cat. I'm just clawing at my own nose. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. My brain doesn't work as well as it used to, or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just waking up still. I can't. I'm not in hyperactive mode of. Yeah, I'm just not in hyper mode. I can achieve that level for little sprints, like every now and then I can get in that mode where I'm explaining something really cool and something I'm really into really quick, and I'm just talking about it, talking while I'm like being very effective at my playing too, but not often. Not often, and not today. I'm just reserving my energy for the tournament. I'm going to 100% focus on leveling. I probably won't be talking very much at all. I won't be actively trying to think of cool stories to tell. I will be reacting to things happening in the game and talking a little bit here and there about that, but it's not going to be a talk stream. I'm trying to compete on that one, so I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be just playing the game. Just streaming because it's required. Like that's it. I'm not. I practiced the streaming thing like a week ago, and I'm just not. I don't hate doing it, but I don't see myself being like professional quality streamer. Like, look, I can't even form sentences anymore. It's crazy.
What brings you here?
Just turning in some questages, man.
Go in peace.
So we've got,
Friend.
huh? Man, itchy nose again. Well, I think that's it for this character for right now. I want to log in the other character to get him ready to go. I think we need to set his UI up just a little bit better. So let's check him out real quick. Not gonna move a step. We're not gonna talk to the quest giver or anything like that. Alright, something I noticed with this character though. I just need to set up his UI a little better for the stream. So let's move our swing timers up a little bit. Let's move this up a little bit. I want to put this, I want to attach the XP bar. To the bottom of my action bar. It's a good thing I'm taking care of this now. Ooh. And then we want to put this at the bottom of the screen, right? No big deal, nothing too weird there. And once we have that set up, we can do our swing timers.
What do you need?
And I'm not even going to set up my unit frames because, oh, well, I will. Because this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous because I go to unlock my frame and I set it here where I want it. I lock it in place. But when I log back in later, they're back up there in the corner. And I researched it. I looked it up. How do you prevent that? Well, they said it was a setting in your Titan panel. Which, here's the thing. Maybe. And it was this. It was disable screen adjust. Maybe I have to reset that because I've updated my add-ons since then. And let's auto hide it because I don't like it covering where it says the Valley of Trials over here. Maybe I won't have to do this again after that. See, I just didn't try that before because I've already done it. But I guess, to be fair, I have updated my add-ons. I updated my add-ons today. That's what this whole test is. Get everything set up, get everything ready to go. Lock the frames in position. I just want to be ready to go. My XP bar down low. We've got our DPS meters. Not that that matters for this test. We're not in groups. We're not competing. And we are competing. We're not competing for DPS. But I have them on at all times anyway because I like to know the, 8 DPS that I do or whatever. I like to know what I'm doing. Got our Bagnon set up. I think we're set up. I think we're ready to go. I'm going to reload UI again and see if my frames are actually stayed put. I always get this. So what is this from? What add-on is this from? Every time I log in. I mean, it's not like that big of a deal. I just hit X and then I hit X. Thank you for using Classic Guide. Will this go away if I go through all 12 of these things? Classic Guide. What is that? What is that its own add-on? Classic Guide? Classic Guide, forked from Vanilla Guide. I don't think I even use this. Like, at all. I don't think I do. I turned Azeroth autopilot off as well. I mean, I like Leatrix Plus because of the quick quest turn-ins and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I still have that going. Is Boxer. I'm not multi-boxing for this tournament, but oh, I don't know. I just don't want to get these pop-ups every time I reload, and every time I load my game. What is this one? What is this one? What add-on is this? Durotar. Once the home of the savage Quillbore, the Horde arrived on Kalimdor's shore, and in the aftermath of the Third War, drove the Quillbore from the land and established this region as its own. Okay, so it's got some lore. 0 of 71 done. I guess it's tracks my progress through the zone or something. But really, it's just in the way. Like, what are you supposed to like move this? Like, how are you supposed to realistically use this? Throw it off into the side and like leave it on? And then it's like there's quests, hidden enemies, and it tells you what does it tell? What does it even tell you? I haven't even looked at this add-on, whatever this is. It requires level 9 to do it. It's the quest givers from Thrall. I know what hidden enemies is. I know that it's a quest chain. I know how to do it. That it's for it leads to a quest in Ragefire Chasm that eventually leads to getting the Axe of Orgrimmar, which is a pretty good axe. But what is this add-on doing? It tells you, I guess, what level I could get it, and like who to get it from. But it doesn't tell me if I was a new player though. Like, it doesn't tell me where Thrall is. How do I know that? Well, I know where he's at, but like, I'm a new player using whatever this is. Like, I don't know. And if you're an old player, you don't need this because you know where Thrall is and you know what hidden enemies is. As an example, you know what I mean? Like, what? I don't know what this is. Yeah, we're gonna get Manicious Skull if we can. Like, it's, you know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I really like Titan Panel. I don't like it blocking like that. I can still read that I'm in the Valley of Trials there, but toggle the display of the mini-map. I've never toggled it off in my life. I didn't know you could. Oh my goodness. We're in the starting position. We have 0 XP proof here, and we're going to log out. I think we're set up. I think we've disabled the thing in Titan Panel that makes it reset the character frame, so we should be good to go. I could do one little test of that. Ooh, I don't like that my swing timer is being blocked by this guy right here. It's not gonna be a big deal because my chat is like no one's gonna be chatting with me today. Whatever. I mean, maybe later on if I do well, but in the tournament. But okay, Blood Fury. You got to get your racials on your bar. I don't think it's cheating to set up your UI before you start. I believe that's allowed. I think he said that was allowed in the first tournament. I haven't read anything otherwise. Plus, it takes some people. It just takes them a long time. You know, some people. You know, like that's its own. That's its own other metagame. You know, like I want to compete for the XP. I don't want to have another mini competition where I'm playing a mini game of setting up my UI while I'm trying to stay ahead of the pack on here. Now, let's be honest. I'm a warrior. There's going to be a lot of people in this tournament. It's going to take a while to get out of, like, we got an 8-hour window. The goal is to get to level 20. I say that knowing that I won't, like, that's a shoot for the stars and hit the trees thing rather than shoot for the trees and hit the dirt type analogy. Like, I'm going to shoot for level 20 knowing that in an 8-hour window, I personally don't even hit 20 anyway. Like, 18's a possibility by that time. 18 is a real possibility. That, though, is going to be overshadowed by the fact that there's going to be a ton of people tagging all the mobs. It's going to be a mess, and I'm not going to get tags. I'm not allowed to, like, so normally I'd try to group with people and get tags and do this and that and the other to not even to get ahead, but just to stay afloat. But we have to, like, solo, I believe, for the tournament, like, all the way. So I'm going to be soloing. It's going to be crazy. Man, I still wanna play some. Okay, well I'm gonna end this stream test so I can watch it back, make sure my audio is okay and everything like that. Because I've been going for half an hour right now. So thanks, guys.